Hey ladies, it's meal planning day and wanted to share a few tips with you to hopefully make the whole process a little less intimidating, especially when trying to figure out the containers and how they work and how to make a meal plan according to them. So here are some of my tips. The first would be to shop from your fridge or freezer. What are some things that you already have that you can use? Maybe some meat in the freezer or veggies in the fridge, just things that you might normally have on hand, and start from there if they fit into the food groups according to the 21 Day Fix food list. My second would be to start with what you enjoy eating and what you like to eat already. Find some things that you're comfortable with eating. If you love hamburgers, like I posted a cheeseburger bacon skillet, that's really good. So find some healthy options or make what you like to eat and just modify it so that it does fit into your meal plan. If you have a family and you're cooking for picky eaters, find things that they'll eat. Sometimes I do that. And then I just modify it for myself if it's something that doesn't necessarily fit into my clean eating or the 21 Day Fix. And sometimes I know that we're supposed to eat according to that if you want the best results. And it really is a good clean eating plan. But sometimes I do veer off of it a little bit if it makes sense for my family. My husband likes brats, and so we grill brats in the summer, and I just sometimes will eat half a bun or I don't eat any bun, and I'll just eat my portion. So your portions are the biggest thing, in my opinion. And it is important to eat clean so that you're getting the nutrients and not eating a lot of processed food. But if you're in a situation where you can't eat something that you normally would eat, if it's not according to your containers or you're on the list, then use common sense and try to eat the right portions at least. And try to just think where it would fall into the plan and do it that way, because that's how you're going to make this a lifestyle, not just 21-day diet or something. The whole idea is to make this a lifestyle change and make health a priority and not just a quick fix. So then my third tip is to go through each meal of the day and plan one or two things that you could eat for that meal, or three things. So for breakfast, you'll see in my sample plan that I like to eat eggs and oatmeal. For lunch, I like to eat leftovers from the night before, or I like to make simple spinach salads. In the spinach salads, I usually throw 1 or 2 cups of spinach or the green containers. And then I just throw some meat if I have prepped meat, prepped chicken breast or whatever. Whatever veggies I have on hand or are chopped or are going to go bad, I'll throw on the salad. Just a little olive oil. I do pepper or a salt-free seasoning, and then I just toss it all up, and that's how I make my spinach salads. So you'll also find on page 73 in the 21 Day Fix guide, they do something similar. So they'll go through breakfast, and they have 3 options and to choose one. And then snack, they have Shakeology. You can choose something else, a few options, and then to choose one. Lunch, the same thing, another snack, and then dinner. So it's important that we're planning out our meals so that way you don't use up all of your bread containers in the morning and have no more protein to eat the rest of the day. So I usually try to do a red with most of my meals, maybe not my snacks. So breakfast and lunch and dinner, I always plan a red. I usually always plan a yellow with each of those. And then I usually plan a fruit with them as well. I try to get my greens in for lunch, snack, and dinner. I have a hard time eating my veggies in the morning first thing, so I don't always eat them for breakfast. But yeah, so that's kind of what I do. Another thing to remember is try to eat your fruits and your yellow containers during the day. Try to stop eating them by 6 or 7. That will help with fat loss and burning the fat so later, so not to eat a bunch of carbs late at night, because fruit also were kind of considered carbs, even though they're the purple container. The other thing that I found helpful is to make sure that I'm getting my water in the whole day. And then after I eat dinner, I usually don't snack much after dinner when I'm really trying to follow the containers. And I found that sometimes just drinking a hot cup of tea or something in the evening helped curb my cravings to just want to munch on something and mindlessly eat. So I hope that helps. The sample plan that I put in there, you don't have to follow. That's just something that how I would eat on a regular, in a normal week. And I'll try to update another one and post one for you guys so you have some new ideas each week. And I'd love to hear your ideas too, so that I can post that for everyone. The other thing that I do is, you'll see that I put the blank plan, and that's a great way for you to fill out, to get an idea of how to fill your containers each day. But when I meal plan, I do it old school, and I plan my dinners first, what I want to eat for dinner for the week, because lunch I usually just do leftovers or a salad, and breakfast is easy. So I just get a piece of paper. I have tried so many different ways to meal plan, and this is what I found easiest for me. So find something that works for you. I just go through the days, whatever day I'm starting on. This week I did Saturday. Write them all down. I write what I'm going to have for dinner. Try to have a main protein with it, veggies, and a side, whatever I need with that. And I try to also make it easy for myself. Like one night I'll do breakfast for dinner. Usually one night a week we'll do tacos, sometimes Tuesday, sometimes not. And yeah, so that's, and another night is grilling. And then I just open it up. I write my meal or my grocery list on the inside. So for each meal, I write down what I need. I don't even think about if I have it in the fridge or not. I just write it down so that I know to cross off later if I do have it already in the fridge. And then after I've written all the ingredients for everything, I also include snacks or milk for the kids, whatever else we need for the week. And then I go through and I cross off what I already have at home so I don't rebuy it. And then on the next side, I usually make a couple trips to Trader Joe's or Costco or Sprouts, depending on where I'll be shopping for the week. And I write the name of the store. I list out what I'm going to get from that particular store if it's on sale or something. And then I have my weekly dinner menu and my grocery list all in one, and I just fold it up and take it with me. So really old school, but it works for me. So that's another tip. Just find something that works for you. You can use the template that I put up there, the grocery list template, if that works for you. But we're all different. Different things work. And share your ideas, because what might work for you may work for someone else, and what works for me might not work for you. So I hope that's helpful. Make sure you ask any questions, and I'd love to answer them and walk you guys through this. Good luck.